Okay, so it will open. So meanwhile, we'll move to basics of CATIA. So I'll just open the presentation here. So here we have two slides. So we'll know, see, so CATIA is a CAD software, right? What is CAD? What is CAD?
Computer aided design.
Computer aided
Computer
Design.
aided designing and drafting. Okay. So what is CATIA then? CATIA is a CAD software, right? So we have an expansion of CATIA. We have full form of CATIA. Anybody know?
sir. Sir, computer aided three-dimensional something is there.
Something is there. Computer
Sir,
aided
computer.
three-dimensional
Interactive application.
Yes,
Sir,
exactly.
interactive.
It is.
Interactive
Yes,
application.
yes. Good, good. Okay. So it is computer aided three-dimensional interactive application. Okay. Fine. So with see now it is opening. I have opened this CATIA. So let it open. So once it opens, we'll minimize the CATIA. Then I will continue this slide. So depending upon your processor speed, it will take time to open. Okay. See, it has been opened. Okay. Fine. So I will just minimize it. I will explain you all these things later. So CATIA means it's a computer aided three-dimensional interactive application. So it has been developed by Dassault Systems. So that is an aviation company, aerospace company. Next, we have see in CATIA we have around 6 mechanical workbenches. Usually we have 142 workbenches where we can use CATIA for electrical purpose, wire harness, okay, for simulation purpose, for animation purpose. So from especially for mechanical domain, we use 6 workbenches out of 142. So first we have Sketcher. So this is one of the basic thing you need to learn whenever you are learning 2D CAD software or 3D CAD software. Okay, so like CATIA, NX CAD, SolidWorks, Creo. So it is used to create 2D drawings. Okay, so we are going to learn this Sketcher in the mechanical workbench in this internship program. So next we have part design. So part design is used to create 3D solid models. Okay, so it is used to create 3D solid models. So like mechanical, automotive spare parts, any solid models we can easily create by using part design. So this we are going to learn in this internship program. And next we have surface design. It is used to create surface parts. So like car body, aircraft wings, turbine blades, um, like that we can create any surface components. We can create it by using surface design. Okay. So next we have sheet metal design. So this sheet metal design is used to create sheet metal components. Okay. So next we have assembly design. So it is used to create assemble the parts. So we are going to create the individual parts by using part design, surface design, and sheet metal design, right? So if you have created individual parts, the assembling parts, so you can easily assemble the parts by using assembly design. Okay. So next we have drafting. So drafting, it is used to create. So it is, what do you mean by drafting?
Edit.
Drafting. Sorry.
Drafting, maybe corrections, editing or
See, drafting is nothing but conversion of 3D model into 2D views.
model.
Okay. So this is nothing but conversion of 3D to 2D.
2D.
Got it?
Yes.
So this is how these are the 6 mechanical workbench we are going to use. Okay,
Yes.
fine. So this is the some of the basics of CATIA. So next we will enter into CATIA software. Okay, so this is the CATIA software. So once you open it, so you will get this home welcome page. So what I will do, I will just close this. So you just close this. So this is the welcome page. So first we'll learn Sketcher. Okay. So how to enter into Sketcher? See, in CATIA we have around 6 workbenches. In this internship program, we are going to learn Sketcher, part design, and drafting. Okay. If I want to create finish all those things, it will take around 1.5 month only to teach all these things. So in 3 days, I am going to teach this and this part. Okay, this we'll see later. Fine. So here we have start. So go to start, mechanical design, go to Sketcher here. So Sketcher is used, say I will share the video also, don't worry. So start, mechanical design and Sketcher. So once you click on Sketcher, so you will get, so here you have one small window. You will get this small window, that is new part. You can enter a part name. So you can enter any part name. I will enter the Apex. Okay, and give OK. So once you give OK, this, so you will get one 3D coordinate system. So this is how you will get 3D coordinate system. Okay. So initially what happens, so whenever you have installed CATIA, so you won't get this 3D axis system. Only thing is you will get, so I will show you how you will get in your systems. So usually, so once you open, so first time you will get like this whenever you have installed this is CATIA software. See like this. Once you enter into this workbench, you will get planes like this. Okay. So it is very difficult to select the planes if you use these planes. Okay. So we have 3 planes here, XY. See if I take a cursor on XY, the XY plane is highlighting. See here. Okay. So I don't want to interact with this coordinate system. What I will do, so what you have to do, you just go to tools, go to options. So once you go to options, here you have infrastructure. Okay. So in this infrastructure, you have part infrastructure. Here you have part infrastructure. So click on part infrastructure, then go to part document. So once you go to part document, here you have create an axis system. All of you are getting?
Yes, sir.
So here we have create an axis system. Okay, fine. So just give, so you just check on this and give OK. So still it is coming in plain representation, right? So what you need to do, once you do any changes, again you need to close this. Again go to start, mechanical design and Sketcher. See now here we have the coordinate system. All of you got it?
Yes, sir.
So if you find any doubts, feel free to ask in the middle itself. Okay, or else I will send the video so that you can refer that particular video. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So once again, I will show you how to enter into a Sketcher workbench. So go to Start, Mechanical Design, and Sketcher. So once you go to Sketcher, you just give part name and give OK. So once you give OK, this is a 3D coordinate system, right?
Yes.
X, Y, Y, Z. So Y, Z and Z X. So Sketcher is used to create 2D drawings, right? So we can't able to create 2D drawings with all these things. What you need to do is, if you want to create sketch, you need to select any one plane. So once you select the plane, automatically the Sketcher workbench will come. So this is how you can select the plane. Okay, fine. So here, so you just make a note of these things. So I'll just explain. The mouse operation is very important in any CAD software. Okay, so in mouse, how many buttons are there? Can you please tell?
Use.
How many?
Three wood.
Three,
Manjunath,
three, three,
switch on your
three,
videos.
three.
Switch on
Right
your
click,
videos.
left click.
Switch on your video. ಈಗ ಹೇಳ್ರಪ್ಪ, ಮೌಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಟನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ?
Three.
Sorry, one by one I will ask.
Right click, right click, left click, and scroll option.
Vinod, how many
Scroll.
buttons are there?
3 buttons, sir.
3. Manjunath?
3, sir.
So okay, I will ask one more time. So how many
Yes, sir.
operations we can do, and how many buttons, and how many ways we can use? 3. Manjunath Hegde?
No, sir. We
Huh?
can scroll and we can right click and left click, sir.
Total how
We
many?
can scroll down and up.
Four,
Three.
four,
ಎಷ್ಟು
sir.
ಇದಾವೆ?
4, sir.
4.
Four options.
Exactly. 4. One is left click, right click,
Right
middle mouse
Double
button.
click,
Yeah.
double click.
No, not double click, man. So so left click button, right click button, middle mouse button, you can press it, right?
Yes.
and
And you can
Yes.
scroll it.
scroll up.
You can use middle mouse button by using scroll as well as pressing the button. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Fine. Okay. So now, see, once you enter into Sketcher workbench, you have this working area. This is working area. Okay. So I will explain the mouse operations one by one. So this is very important. So left click. So left click, you just wait for a while. Naidu. Naidu. So yeah, now you are getting screen. So there was a network problem. All of you are getting the screen, right? Okay. So you just make a note of these things. So first, left click button is used to select the options. See, suppose here you have line. So if you use left click, see, you can use like this. See, like this you can create. Getting? All of you are getting? All of you are
Yes,
getting
sir.
or not? Okay. So next. So this is about the left click button. So next we have middle mouse button. Scroll button, don't scroll it. If you press middle mouse button and if you drag the mouse, see here. So if you press middle mouse button, if you move the mouse, so you can move the screen. See here how I am moving. Got it now? All of you got it?
Yes.
Okay. So next, if you right click, see here.
Yes, sir.
So if you scroll, so this is called specification. There is a network problem. Sorry.
Mm.
So now are you getting? Yeah. See here. If you right click, say here, if you scroll, see the specification tree will scroll. So what is the specification tree? So here, whatever the options you are going to use, if you are going to use line, rectangle or something like that, everything is going to record here. Okay. Getting? Fine. So that is for scroll. So you can scroll it like this. It will go up and down. So next we have right click button. See if you right click somewhere right or left, see if you right click here, so you will get more options. See like this. Okay, got it. Next,
Yes, sir.
next we'll see how to rotate the screen. See, we can move it, okay, by middle mouse button. So if you press, if you hold both middle mouse button and right click, see here, it will rotate. So middle mouse button plus right button. See, you can rotate it. Got it?
Yes,
Got it?
sir.
Na? Okay.
Sir.
So next, see here. So once you, unfortunately, if you rotate any screen, so here you have fit option. If you want to fit, click it, it will fit. If you want to make this into normal view, you have option called normal view here. So this is the normal view. If you click, so it will come into normal position. Okay, so this is how you can rotate. Next we'll see how to zoom. See, mouse operations are very important. Suppose if you have, see, if you have a rectangle like this, so you just listen carefully here. So press middle mouse button, hold the middle mouse button, press ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Press ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡೇನೆ by holding middle mouse button, just click once the right button of a mouse, then move the mouse, it will zoom. Say like this. All of you are getting? See, middle mouse button. See, you have to practice this only today. Okay, see,
Yes,
like
sir.
this. So this is very important. If you have comfortableness in by using mouse, you feel confidence. Okay, so that's why I'm again and again telling the mouse operations are very important in any CAD software. Okay, fine. Okay, so once you enter into Sketcher, so try to understand this. So here you have sketch tools. So if you take, if you place it here, so it will place there. Okay, if you take this, sorry, not this. So if you take this, so you will get here. So sketch tools are very important. So here in sketch tools we have 5 options. So in CATIA, red color is in on condition, blue is in off condition. See, it is in blue, right? If you select rectangle, it will turn into red or orange. So it will be in active mode like this. Okay. So first we'll see what is this first option. See, whenever you enter, see, you just keep in mind that whenever you enter into a Sketcher workbench, this sketch tool icon should be always on your screen. Remember this. The sketch tool should be always on your screen. Got it? So first we have grid. All right. So we'll see what is grid. So grid should be always on. It should not off. So why? If you switch off it, so you all the grids are invisible. Okay. So whenever you are creating sketch, it should be on. Next we have snap to point. See, this is snap to point. So this is very important. See why it should be always off. Make a note of these things. So snap to point should be always off. So why, I will tell you. So if you try to create any drawing here, see, freely it is moving, right? Okay. See, freely you can create sketch like this. Suppose if you switch on this snap to point, then if you try to create, so you can see the point is selecting only at the intersection of the grid line. See here, all of you getting, you can't able to draw freely.
Yes.
See, see, like this. Okay.
Yes.
Any doubts?
No, sir.
No doubts. Okay. So any doubts? So next we have, so it should be always off. So next we have construction or standard element. Okay, construction or standard element. It should be always off. Okay, remember this. It should be always off. Why? I will tell you. So if you try to create any profile, so this is the profile, right? If you switch on it, then if you try to create any profile, so it will be in a dotted line. That means it is a reference line. You can't able to create 3D model by using this. So this can be used whenever you are creating a reference line. Okay. So this will be a reference line. Got it? So that's why it should be always off. So I will show you once again. Suppose you have a rectangle, right? If you want to convert this particular line to reference line, select it and switch on this construction of standard element. See here, it has been converted. Again, click outside, again switch off it, or else it will be in on mode. Okay, it will be in active mode only. That's why it should be always off. Okay, whenever it is necessary, you have to use this option. All of you got it? Any doubts?
No.
Okay. So next we have these two options. One is geometrical constraint, another one is dimensional constraint. So these are very important. These two should be always on. Okay. 4 points you should remember whenever you are creating Sketcher workbench. All of you got it?
Yes.
Okay. So next we, sorry, any doubts? Okay, so next we'll see some of the basic options of Sketcher. So here, go to insert. So constraint, see, sometimes what happens, so as I told you, the sketch tools icon should be always on your screen, right? Suppose if you won't get this, okay, it has been hide. What you have to do, you need to right click on this silver bar, okay? Right click on that. So you can right click here, or you can right click here, or you can right click here. Wherever you right click, you will get this option. Here you have sketch tools. All of you getting? You just check on this, you will get it, and you place it on your screen whenever you are creating the sketcher. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So next we have, see, so we learn this constraint option, profile options, and operations. Okay? So we'll see one by one all of these things. So first we'll see profile, how to create. See the profile tools we are going to use to create any kind of sketches. Okay, Here in profile we have profile, predefined profiles, circles, conic, spline, line, axis is there, and points are there. Okay, so we'll learn one by one. So instead of going insert profile like this, you have a shortcut here. See here. So this is in vertical position, right? If you want to convert it into horizontal position, press shift and drag it. See here, it has been converted into, see, like this. See, shift, drag. So release mouse. Press shift, drag, release mouse. See, like this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now we'll see one by one. See, these are the profile options, right? So this profile we'll see first. So profile is a combination. Say it is used to create line. Okay. Here we have line. Okay. Line is also used to create line, but there is a major difference between profile and line. So line is used to create only a single line, and profile is used to create continuous lines, as well as you can create a line as well as arc. Okay, so I will show you how. So click the profile, see, then click 1 2 3. See here, one more thing you just observe here. So here, see, if I draw exact vertical line, so blue color line will highlight, that means it has been vertical. Okay, so if you click it, it will create vertical line. Here you will get V letter, that means this is vertical line. Then if you try to create horizontal line, see, blue color will highlight, right? If you click it, you will get H, that means horizontal line. Suppose if you won't create horizontal or vertical line, if you create incline, you won't get anything. See here, you can easily rotate this, but you can't rotate this. Only it will remain vertical, it will remain horizontal. All of you got it? So this is, see, continuous lines we can create 1 2 3 4 5. See, if you just take a cursor here, it will show the reference line. See, 3. So once you click on the starting point, so automatically profile option will disable. See here, that means it has been closed. Got it? Suppose if you want to close, say, suppose I want up to this only, just double click it, it will close. Or else go to profile, select this, this. So if you want to close up to here, just press escape button twice. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So next, as I told you, profile is a combination of line and arc, right? So how you can draw arc? So select the profile. So I will create, see here, one thing you just observe here. So next, see, I'm not clicking here. What I will do, if I want arc after this point, what you can do, just click left mouse button and drag downwards, you will get arc. Okay, then click it. Again, it will continue as a straight line. Again, if you want arc after this point, click the particular point and drag upwards. You will get like this.
Yes.
See? All of you got it?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts?
Yes.
Okay. So next we have, see, go to insert, profile. We have predefined profiles here. So you just click this drop down menu. You will get predefined profiles. See here, you have predefined profiles. Okay. So we will see one by one here. So first is normal rectangle. Click it, create it. So today you need to practice these tools. That's it. Tomorrow I will just explain how to create. See, you have to create sketches with constraints. So constraint part I will tell you tomorrow once you practice all these things. Okay. So this is the normal rectangle, first corner, second corner. Okay. So next we have oriented rectangle. Click this oriented rectangle. See here, first point, second point, and third point. See, so I will just move fast. because you can practice easily. Okay, once I explain once. So you just go to this. So here parallelogram you can create like this. So if you click, you will get. Okay. So next we have elongated hole. So here if you select this to end point, then you can move and click it. See. So here one thing you observe, you got the dimension, right? Okay, the radius of this, and you got one more symbol here. That means this line is tangent with this arc. Okay, this is the geometrical constraint, this is the dimensional constraint. So when it will come, when these two should be on. Okay, when these two is in on condition, then only these two will come. If you switch off this, then if you try to create this elongated hole, see here, it won't come. See, so you can go move. See, that whatever the constraint you have done, everything will go. See, like this. If you move this, so it will move, but whatever the constraint is there, that will remain. All of you got it? So that's why these two should be on. So next we have cylindrical elongated hole. Select the center point and create a normal arc, then you move. So you will get like this. All of you got it? Next we have keyhole profile. Select it. So select the one end point, second end point. So it's just like a test tube. See here. See, like this. Keyhole profile. It is used to create keys, keyways.
Yes.
Next we have hexagon. So select the center point and move it. So you can rotate the hexagon also. See here. If you want to rotate at certain angle, you can rotate it. See, like this. Okay. So next we have centered rectangle. So click on the centered rectangle. If you select the center point, see, you will get like this. So centered rectangle is nothing but, so it will be constrained with respect to center point. See, horizontally constrained with horizontal axis, vertical lines are constrained with vertical axis. Okay, there is a lot of difference between this normal rectangle and the centered rectangle. Okay, see here, it is constrained. If you move this, you won't get anything. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next we have centered. This is not required. Leave it. So I'll just close it. Everything we have finished the predefined profile. So next we have circle. See here. Here we have circle. So first is normal circle. Click on the normal circle. Click the center point and you can create it. Okay. So next we have 3-point arc. Select this. So first point, second point and third point. Next we have points, circle using coordinates. Circle using coordinates. Click this. So here you just see whatever the sketches you will create, you have to create with respect to this origin. Okay. So this is origin axis. So with respect to these axes, you need to create. See here I will give horizontal distance as 10, vertical distance as 15, and radius I will give as 5. Give okay. See here. So if you zoom this, if you keep this in a normal view, see here. Horizontal distance we have given 10, vertical distance we have given green, and radius we have given 5. All of you got it? So next we have tritangent circle. So what I will do, I will create 3 lines here, or suppose if you have, see, if you double click any option, it will be in active mode. You can draw continuously like this. See. So if you want to create a circle which should be tangent to all these 3 points, go to tritangent, select first point, second point and third point. You will get tritangent circle. If you want to create in the circles, you can create. See here. Okay. Any doubts? Next we have 3-point arc. See, 3-point arc or 3-point arc with limits. So these are very important. One, suppose if you want to create arc here, so you can't able to create by using circles or this circle. So go to 3-point arc. So there is a difference between, see, both are same, but the way how you use that is different. So go to 3-point arc. So select the starting point, middle point of an arc, end point of an arc. Okay. Next, starting with limits means starting point of an arc, end point of an arc, and midpoint. So this is start, mid, end. This is start, end, mid. That is the major difference between these two. Both are same, but how you use that is different. Okay. So next we have normal arc, center point, and you can create it. Okay. Fine. So these are all about the arc. Next we have spline here. In spline we have two types. We will see only this spline. So spline is used to create smooth curve, and the major application of spline is used to create turbine blades as well as aircraft wings. Okay, it will create smooth curve which are having infinite number of radius. See here, if you just double click it, it will close. So these are all the control points you are getting. So you can control the points. See here, if you click the point and you can control those points. See, like this. Got it? Fine. So next we have ellipse. So in ellipse we have, see, center point, major axis and minor axis. Okay, this is simple. So next we have line. So it is used to create single line. So next we have, so these are all not important. So in this is important, bitangent line. So suppose if you have it, if you have two circles, if you want to create tangent line, so go to bitangent line, select this point and this point, it will create a tangent line. Again, if you go to bitangent, if you want to select here to here, it will create bitangent. Again, select this point and this point. Okay. Any doubts?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So next we have point. So click it, you will get the points. So these options are enough. All of you got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next we have done with the profile. Any doubts?
No, sir.
So can you practice all these things?
Yes, sir.
Suppose see here, you are not getting profile options here, shortcut. Right click anywhere. So you have profile here. So like this you can get.
Yes, sir.
So these are all the basic options where you have to use. Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay,
No,
so
sir.
tomorrow what I will do, I will finish it off the operation and constraint options, and I will show you some of the examples how to create engineering drawings with constraints. Okay, constraints are very important. So whatever I have explained you these options, so that is only to understand the tools, how to use the tools. Okay, all of you got it? Any doubts? So tomorrow I will finish this sketcher. I will give assignments to you. You have to do it by tomorrow because I am going to give 4 drawings. In the two drawings, I am going to show you how to do that. Okay. After that, you have to do it by tomorrow itself, and you need to submit because day after tomorrow I will start 3D modeling. 3D modeling, it will take 2 days. So before completion of CATIA, you have to do literature part. Okay. So parallelly, while searching the literature papers, try to get drawing. See, okay. So I need drawing. That drawing we are going to use to create 3D model in this internship program. Okay. So I hope everybody will submit before completion of CATIA. because after completion of CATIA you have to create 3D model by yourself. So one batch has given introduction and literature introduction part. What about others? EDEIT college students has given. What about Oxford? Oxford or ಇದ್ದೀರೇನಪ್ಪ? ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಸಬ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಸರ್.
ಇವತ್ತು ಮಾಡಿ. So then AGMR you have also not submitted. So try to submit it by today itself. Okay.
Okay.
So parallelly you do literature part. So literature part is very important. All of you got it?
Yes, sir.
Shall I wind up the session?
Sir, is there any alternative this for middle mouse
No alternative. So here
in laptops?
in laptop alternative, because you have alternative, because see here, if you want to zoom you can use this zoom option. Okay. See, if you want to rotate, so you have rotate. See, like this. Again you select, you rotate like this. Sorry. So like this you can do. So if you do like this by clicking this shortcut options, so in industries they will think different. In a different way they will think whether you have learned properly or not. Try to use mouse. So without mouse it is very difficult to create anything in 3D modeling software. All of you got it? Any doubts?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Vinod, do you have any doubt?
Sir, is it good to install CATIA in 2 GB RAM laptop?
Yes,
Yes, CATIA.
you can do it.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Shall I wind up the session?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.